My gosh. Hi. Hi guys. Oh my god, I know. I've been doing like.
Thank you so much, best friend.
Hey. I was in the middle of my sentence and now I forgot it. I'm kidding. It's fine. Summer, thank you so much for gifting a tier 1 to Jonesy Joy. That's so kind of you. Jonesy, enjoy your channel goodies. That's your ad-free viewing, your sub badge, and your sub emotes for the channel. Can we get some spinnies in chat, please? Dude, Loki, I think I'm losing my voice. I'm like slowly getting sick, I feel. But that could also just be what? That could also be just because. Tomer, thank you for the 9 months too. What the heck, dude? Thank you. That's so sweet of you. Enjoy your channel goodies. Thank you. More spins. Let me send some too. Can I? This is gonna be my first time doing just a chatting stream in so long. Like I only need this one overlay, and we're just gonna yap. Here's my spin. Oh, what the? Ladima, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, you guys. We actually just started, so you guys made it just in time. Thank you for giving him a shout out. Can you also give him the big shout out, please? Thank you. You guys don't know Ladima? He's a Bear streamer. He's a variety streamer too. Oh my gosh, Sniper Elite 3? How's that game? I've never heard of that game. I assume it's like a shooter, but I don't know if it's like tactical like 5v5 or if it's like a story mode one. Let me know all about it. And also anyone from Ladima stream, if you don't know who I am, my name is Zenskis, you can call me Zen. I'm also a variety streamer, but today we're just gonna be yapping because this past weekend we went to Twitchcon. It was our very first Twitchcon. So I'm gonna be telling you guys like the highlights, from what I can remember at least. Like I did my best last night to write everything that I remember down for each day. Granted, a lot of things could be out of order from how I tell it, but like it all happened on that day. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure, yeah. It's third person, a single player or co-op shooter game during World War II. So it's pretty fun. I see. That sounds really interesting. I probably have to check that out soon. It was really good. Yeah, I'm just like super tired. Like my whole entire being is sore. My shoulders have been hurting all day. I took a nap from like I think it was a 3-hour nap to be honest, because I did say sometime after 6 and it's like 7:31 p.m. now. And this morning I spent it playing DBD with Siren, Rebel, and Jay because apparently it's been extra bad these past few days solo queuing because of the fact that all the all the DVD players went to TwitchCon this past weekend, so it was like a whole bunch of like newer players and stuff like that. And I was like and then everyone that is coming back from their trip is like super rusty, aka me. Super rusty. But we did our best today. It was okay. I had fun because it was with friends, like we were swiffing, so there wasn't too much of an issue, I guess you can say. Welcome back from TwitchCon. Hope you had lots of fun. Thank you. I should probably hold on. Let me start from the beginning. I'm going all the way up so I can say hi to everybody that came in. Yeah, welcome in, Summer. Jones DJ, thank you for the lucky, by the way. I saw that. Thank you for being here. Hello. Dueco, hello. Hi, Wolf. Hope you guys had a good weekend. I actually went to TwitchCon with Dueco this weekend. We had a duo trip for the first time to San Diego, so that was really cool. Sniper Elite is a fun game, especially when you can do private lobbies and play against your friends. Dude, I think The problem with playing with your friends is sometimes I can get like a little bit competitive, and then it pisses me off when I can't play like really well. But like at some point I will just be there for the vibes if I can't figure it out. But if I can figure it out, then all is well. It's like dodgeball and crab game. Like I have the best time of my life on that mode, that mini game. But then there are days where I just can't hit anything. So it's like, oh, and then I die first. Actually, that's usually the problem. Is I die first in snowball dodgeball. So that was rough the last time I played, which was like a week ago. It's you, yeah, with Draco. Can you give Draco a shout out, please? And then also I have this like paper bowl that I filled with stars that I've already made because, okay, initially I brought this pack of Lucky Star paper for me to make for Twitchcon to give out like little one, like everyone one for free. That I like have the balls to like come up and ask if they want one, you know? But then I was making it like the first night and I was like super like sleepy just from the trip itself. So I only made like maybe 20 at most, and I'm like, oh, that's not gonna be enough. There's hundreds and thousands of people at this convention. So I told myself I'll probably like save it for like maybe a future con. I don't know if it's like TwitchCon again. I don't know if I'll go next year. Because there's just so many things that happened this year, like not directly like to me, but like things that I've heard as well and seen. But maybe like, you know, like another like anime convention or like Offkai, which is like the VTuber convention. I would love to like be more prepared for the next time around. Just this time around I kind of thought about it and didn't do it beforehand. I didn't think to do it beforehand just because it was just a lot of like things going on the week leading up to the trip last Thursday, because Thursday's only left. Yeah, I was just doing so many things. We were like grocery shopping for the trip, for where we're staying, and then buying like other necessities that I need, make sure I have everything I needed to like pack, luggage. Asti, welcome in. Long time no see. Not that I'm beating you up. What? Hey. What is this hostility? Oh my gosh. Okay, understand. Wolf, give them the correct shout out, please. You know, I know, it's okay. It's also like partially my fault because I haven't really been streaming consistently these past few months. It's because life has just been so busy. And it's all falling onto me right now. I just want to sleep for like 56 hours if I could, but I know I can't. Like, I naturally, because the entire weekend I've been just waking up consistently at like 7 a.m. I just randomly woke up at 7 a.m. this morning and I was just not happy about it. I'm like, come on, I'm back home. I want to sleep in a little bit more. And then it just wasn't happening. So I was like, and then it wasn't until like 2 p.m. where it hit me. I'm just like, I'm still so tired. Like, I just got home yesterday. I got home yesterday and I'm like, everything hurts. My thighs hurt. My calves hurt. My arms hurt. My shoulders. The back of my neck. I'm like, let me rest. Which is so funny because I'm like, I got the normal amount of sleep because I probably fell asleep around like maybe midnight at the latest last night. So I got my 7 hours, but I didn't like that I only got 7 hours. Oh my gosh. But yeah. On Thursday, I think I woke up pretty early as well because I was just like panicking about like making like double checks, triple checks, quadruple checks that I had everything that I needed. Foreshadowing, I did forget like a few vital things, but we'll get there. Got everything done, all loaded, all my like toiletries. I leave for the trip, right? And then I make the drive to Dueko's house. Good thing there. And then I was able to chill for a bit because I think they were waiting for their mom to get home because they had like medicine that they were gonna pick up. And so we just chilled for a bit, and I was kind of just like a little nerve-wracked. I was a little bit of a wreck, honestly. But by the time we left, we got everything loaded up into my car, and then started heading on the freeway. Axolotl, Oopa Loopa, welcome in, welcome in. I have a really random question, but did you sign a rock at Twitchcon? I did not. I would have loved to sign a rock. What the heck? Oh, were you having people sign your little rock? Oh gosh, I wish that was me, dude. You were at the Twitch VTuber meetup? I was not. Let me tell you, I was not able to go to that meetup that day because I think it happened around the same time as, or like right after. Was it on the first day? Hold on, let's get this cleared up. Was it on the first or the second day? I just remember we couldn't make it because we were in the middle of something. I think it was like Mousie's meet and greet. We'll also get to that, guys. Let the brain reboot. I know there were just so many things happening this weekend. I do not remember. I do not remember. Okay, so short story. I was stuck at my Artist Alley booth all weekend. My friend stole my rock and got it signed by everyone, and I'm on a quest to find everyone who signed it because I can't reach it because it's so full. Dude! Axolotl, your alley booth. I think I might have bought something from your booth. That is so cute though. But you got your rock back, right? That's a good thing. Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry at all. You're fine. You stole my money? No, I graciously handed it over. You didn't steal anything. I willingly handed over my money. No worries. It was so worth, yeah. But yeah, Artist Alley was crazy too because I'm like, I wanted to buy everything and I'm just like, no, Zen, we need to have some self-restraint. I can eat your tail. I don't want to eat your tail. That's gonna hurt you. You keep it. I don't even remember what I got, to be fair. I had this huge haul. I wish I could show it to you guys, but I'll probably... Did I get a sticker? Oh my god. Hold on, hold on. You know what? I will go to your channel and then find if you have a Twitter, and then I'm gonna see if you have a photo of your booth, and maybe that will remind. Wait. Chumkin, stop Chumkin time. Let's see. Twitter. The Twitter. You just reposted your booth too? Yeah. Oh, stop! I think I did get a sticker. I did, because I also was like, should I get one of the hand fans? I remember your booth because I was like, it was like the first day, and I was like, it's so freaking hot up here because it's so much colder like downstairs in the expo like part of the con with like all the meet and greets and the other booths downstairs. So once you get upstairs, because the whole roof was like kind of like a greenhouse where it was just like open windows, so the sun was just coming in, it was so freaking hot, and I was like, I need something. And then what did I get from your booth? I think I got the Mintos, the sticker, because I love Mint Phantom. Mint Phantom! I love her. I miss her. I knew it was gonna be hot in Artist Alley, so the fans were target. That is very smart. That is so smart. Yeah. Correct audience. And then it was really nice too because outside there was somebody that was giving out these fans that look like that one global emote. Let's see. my god, thank you so much for the follow too. That's so sweet of you. But I'm like, the themes for each booth were all so like different and unique that I wanted everything. I wanted one of everything. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, your art was it is so cute. I love it so much. I was so glad to be able to stop by your booth. That's totally fine. I'm so sorry I didn't get to sign your rock. I would have loved to do that. But I hope the journey to finding everybody that did sign your rock, I hope you find a whole bunch of them. Thank you so much for stopping by to come in and say hi. Oh, you stole my money. Take it. Take all my money. Thank you again. I really hope you do find more people that did sign the rock. Good luck. Good luck. Oh my gosh. You'll make it up to me. Oh no, you're fine. You're okay. Just you being here is very surreal. Like, thank you so much for even stopping by. Even though I didn't sign the rock. But yeah, Thursday was really crazy. Like, I remember seeing something on Twitter about like badge and wristband pickup being super bad like the first day, so like Friday, right? Because it's a 3-day con, so Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I figured maybe we just make our first stop be the convention center. And I think when we were almost there, we went to get like a pick-me-up at the gas station. We also got like gas. I got like a breakfast sandwich and a monster. No, it wasn't. Was it a monster? It was a monster. The strawberry monster, just so I can like keep myself afloat. I needed the zoomies. And we didn't even finish the can of monster, to be honest. I felt really bad about it. It's just, energy drinks are just not my thing. I don't think it really is Dwiko's thing either. But we would just like take sips from it like the entire trip too. And to be honest, the drive to San Diego wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I figured we'd like catch a whole bunch of like really terrible congested like traffic, but it wasn't actually too bad. Like, I do screech a lot when I drive, but that's just because people are the people driving around you sometimes don't give a shit about everyone else on the freeway and will just do their own thing, which is like super dangerous. I just tried to like steer away from those people. If you're more of a coffee person, and I am not, honestly. Like, usually I don't know, the way that my energy works is like I don't usually need caffeine to like get myself through the day, but like if I'm like a little like terrified about something, like a long drive, maybe I'll pick one up. But even then I'll take like probably 6 sips at most. And Dwiko was definitely able to tell throughout this whole trip that I just had a lot of energy, weirdly, this weekend. But it, like, once it got towards like the night, I was like, I couldn't understand anything anymore. Like, I was tired. I'm like zoning out a lot more. It gets really bad towards the night because it's like the end of the day and like you just want to be home and like bundled up. I was just like, it's time to hunk shoe. We gotta. But yeah. Oh, my model just freaked out. Wanted to be horizontal. Yeah, I just needed to like know that I was like in a safe place and just like stare at like the wall or something for like the rest of the night before bed, because I was like, huh, I can't. But yeah, the drive to the con wasn't too stressful. When we got to the convention center itself, it was pretty, but you can tell there was a lot of people picking up their stuff too, but it wasn't like bad. It wasn't as bad as it got the first day, I believe. Like, we did park in the parking garage the first day. There were still like a bunch of spots in the parking garage for the con center. we were definitely like completely lost and got a lot like super overstimulated the second we went up from the parking garage to like the con floor, because like you have to like do like a sidewalk walk outside by the street to like get to the other side where you are gonna pick up your stuff. But when the elevator doors opened, it was just really funny because all of a sudden there's just like a whole bunch of noise, whether it be like people talking, there's like music, people are like already streaming and stuff like that. I was being so overstimulated. And we were just like okay, follow the follow the convention staff and let's go find where we're supposed to pick up our stuff. And once we did find the area for the wristband pickup, it was pretty smooth as well. We got slapped in the face with noise and yeah, it was crazy. I was like, oh my. I'm like, it's a little taste of how the weekend was gonna be. So I was like, ay, ay. And then the line itself to pick up our wristbands wasn't bad at all. It seemed like super more congested on like the Twitch partner pickup. I was like, that was like super long, and then for affiliate it was like pretty easy because the line was just going and there wasn't like very many, at least on that day, like the pre-day. So we got our stuff pretty fast. And then because of the fact that we got like everything like super fast, like we figured maybe we could walk around because it was like downtown San Diego, so it was like near like Gaslamp area, which is like their downtown like area. I keep saying area, but it wasn't area because it was like mostly like the hotels that are near and like a whole bunch of like restaurants and like little like local shops and stuff like that. When we finally started walking downtown, that was when we were getting like super peckish, like especially Dueco. I know like Dueco was telling me like they were like dying a little bit, like they need food, they needed nourishment. So we luckily found this really cute diner. It like was the first one that like called out to us, and we were like, you know what, I could eat some diner food. And we were like, fuck it. And then we went in there and then immediately needed the bathroom because it was like a 3-hour drive, right? And we didn't go in the con center because I don't think they had a bathroom in the wristband pickup area. And we also got like the Twitchcon year 10 like little tote bag. That was really nice. It came with like stickers and other like advertisement stuff. Like there was like a little card for like the solo leveling booth that was going on in there. And then there was like pins for this year's like TwitchCon. It was like a palm tree for one of them. I forgot what the other one was. They had stickers. You know, like all the, like the free goodies stuff type of thing. You get so easily hungry. Well, it's okay though. Like I appreciate like you being comfortable to tell me that you're hungry, you know? Because I'm like, there are a lot of people that will not let you know, and then they just like faint in the day. I'm like, you tell me that you're hungry so we can go eat. And then that we did. And it was really good, honestly. Like Dueco ordered this huge ass breakfast burrito and let me take a bite, and it was so tasty. Like I'm not like too big of an avocado person, mostly because I'm used to it being like a dessert like thing. Like we have like Filipino desserts that you make from avocado, so I'm like, I don't usually have it in like more savory dishes, I guess you can say. It was good. Yeah, it was huge too. And then I had this like a plate with like, it came with like 3 eggs, whichever way you want it, bacon, a really soft and buttery biscuit, and this like huge like homemade like potato pancake thing. Like it was like a really fat hash brown, like a garlicky, so good homemade hash brown. It was so good. And then I had an I cannot say the name of this drink, but it's the half lemonade, half iced tea drink, and it's called an Arnold Palmer. That's what they call it. But I tried to order and I fumbled so bad saying it. I was like, oh man. And their lemonade was really good too because it was sour. And then Dueco had this huge pot of coffee. So I really know that they got what they needed, so it was good. Hi Jay! Welcome in, welcome in. But I got to have the meals, yeah. Draco, huge ass what? That sounds nice. Yeah, Arnold Palmer. I think it's just because the R and the N is really awkward for me to say. Like, I think that was what I had trouble with growing up too. Arnold. Arnold Palmer. Yeah, they gave you the whole pot. Yeah, it reminded me of like Vegas because there was this one breakfast diner that I always go to with my family like the day we leave, and usually if it's for more than like 2 people, like but for like 2 people usually they can like share one pot, but everybody would get like their own pot, which was like crazy to me. And the coffee at the place was really good. And I know Draco also like asked me if I wanted to try the coffee, but I was already like just off of like a few sips of the monster that I had, that I didn't want to overdo it with the caffeine in case I'd like crash somehow. Just call it an Arnie Palmy. Wait, that's easier to say. That's actually easier to say. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Don't crash. I didn't, to be fair. It worked out. It worked out. But yeah. And then after lunch, we continued walking around for a little bit, but decided maybe it was probably better to like go to the grocery store and get all the refrigerated stuff that we needed. So like that's eggs, butter for the toast and the eggs. I needed bacon for like one of the meals because we were buying eggs, and then cream cheese for the bagels that I bought because the B&B had their toaster, and I was like, yes, we're gonna use that toaster until we die. Good, thank you for the Zen Pass. How was your stream? How was DVD? But yeah, like another thing about like downtown over there is like it was so overwhelming because the freeways would just like turn into streets downtown. So it was like there was no like turning right to get off a freeway like how it usually is in like LA. These are just like freeway roads that turn into like street roads. I was like, what the? It was like super overwhelming on the first day. And they don't have any like parking, like little like parking lots for their like grocery stores and stuff. It's all mostly street parking that you have to pay for. So that was really crazy too. I was like, oh god, this is gross. We paid so much for parking this weekend. It's actually crazy. You got a Huntress Mori in the Void. I remember I saw your post that you're collecting Void Moris. How many do you have so far? Because I only saw the 4. Does that make it 5? I don't know. How was Twitchcon? We're talking about like every day right now. So we're currently on like the Thursday. Because we came to stay here or like in San Diego the day before and then until the day after. So we were gone from Thursday to yesterday, Monday. I got home at like just before 4 p.m. yesterday. But yeah, groceries. 6. You got a Trapper Mori too, but Boo El Mori, I know. His Mori is just him swipe, and then you're dead. Unless it's the Naughty Bear one. Yeah. After like screaming about like street parking, we got all the stuff we needed in the grocery store, and being in there just reminded me that I totally forgot to bring this big case of water that I was supposed to bring for the con so that we could use for like drinking, making coffee, the tea kettle, etc. Boiling water. I was so upset. We had to buy this like huge jug of like purified drinking water. It wasn't expensive, at least it was like $3 for all that water, but it just it dawned onto me that I totally forgot to bring it into the car because I got distracted with something else that my parents were trying to like tell me to bring, or like making sure that I had. So I didn't go back in the garage to grab it and put it in my car physically. Like I got like we filled, it was funny because we filled my little cooler that I brought along. We filled that with ice from our garage freezer because we had like this huge sack that I guess we didn't use. Like it wasn't open, so that's when we opened it and I got like the amount of ice we needed to fill my cooler. But then when I brought the cooler in, I didn't go back out there to get the freaking water. Oh, it bothered me so much. I was like, oh my god, I'm so sad. I'm glad y'all made it home. Say thank you. Yeah, like I of course like drove as carefully as possible, but also as like as zoomy as I can be in certain parts, right? Because like you want to like be safe but also get home as fast as possible to avoid like traffic. So that was the thing. You want to try the Jocko strat? What's the, hold on, what's the Jocko strat? Twinkle. Oh my god, Siren, welcome in, princess. How are you doing, princess? How is Pokemon? But Siren, I introduced Twinkle to Jocko, and then we watched that one video he uploaded like a few days ago, because you know how he plays that audio that baby I'm praying on you tonight, that one, and then there's like a wolf howl, and then I was watching it from like the floor like next to the bed, and Draco was like laying down on their phone and they were like, who the oh, my metal alarm just went off, I'll take that in a second, but they were like, who the flip is howling right now? I'm like, do you want to see? And then it was that part of the video where he had like put on the furry head, the headpiece, and then and then he started playing. He edited in the song, and then the whole time Draco was just like, "Oh heck no," because it was against the trapper that was like brain selling and like big braining his basement setup, so he wanted to do the same setup afterwards, but he was just trying to like escape, and then the Dwight teammate was just not, he didn't know what he was doing. He didn't know what he was doing. He already couldn't see because of the mask, or like the headpiece, I don't know what they call that for like a furry suit. Because like you have the body costume part, but like what is the head, like it's not a helmet, right? I don't think it's a helmet. I just call it like a headpiece, or like the mask. I don't know. I don't know. He is so funny. But I'm like, I was telling Dico, I'm like, I think you would love Jocko because he says like the most fuck ass shit. Sometimes I'm just like, sometimes I'm like, there's no way he just says all of that. We will just call it the headpiece. Yeah, the head or mask. Okay, okay. That makes sense. Okay. It was killing me though. I was like, I don't know what's going on, but you're gonna see, you're gonna watch this with me. And then when we finally got to the place that we were staying, we like unloaded everything, we got settled in, and I had brought a mini rice cooker so that I could make rice, and then we'll just have like protein and like eggs with it whenever we get hungry, so it's like it won't be an issue. But when I went to go get rice from the big sack of rice that I brought, I suddenly started seeing a whole bunch of like bugs inside the Ziploc. Like, thank goodness I double zippied it, because it was like, it has its own like resealable zip, but then I put one Ziploc, tighten that, and then shoved all of that into a second Ziploc for like extra lock. But thank goodness I did that, because there were like hundreds of bugs in the rice. and walking outside of the rice, like the rice bag. It was so freaking bad. Like I was terrified. I was like trying so hard not to freak out because I was like, I don't know if this is normal. Like this isn't normal, right? So I sent a video to my mom showing her. I'm like, is this normal? Like, do I just like wash these guys off? Or and then she's like, oh yeah, that's definitely not supposed to happen. You should just go throw that out. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go throw it out. So I put it in like a little mini garbage bag that I brought, and I tied the shit out of that. And then I was like, it was already super late too, so I didn't want to like go outside, right? Because we didn't know where our like our house's like trash bin was. It seemed like the one that was like near where we like are was like the neighbors. I'm like, I don't know if I'm allowed to like just chuck something in the neighbor's trash, right? I don't know. Oh, hi Ducky. Welcome in. We're just talking about my Twitchcon weekend this past weekend. So we're talking about like the first night of just getting there before the calm before the storm, right? Even though it's already storming by this point. So it was really sad. No rice day one, so we had to go buy a new bag the next day. So so that we can have like stuff ready to eat. I'm like, I need the rice. I need it. I need it. I need it. So first night we ended up just saying fuck it, and then we made ramen. And I introduced Draco to a new ramen to them, and I was just really glad that they liked it. So yeah, oh no, yeah, it was really bad. There was like hundreds of them in there. And then my mom texted me again like later that night and was like, I would save the little measuring cup that's in there though, because like you know how you have to use like the measuring cups to measure your rice and see how much you're putting in the pot, right? Because it differs with every size of rice pot. And this one was specifically for the little rice pot that I had. So I was freaking out again because I'm like, ain't no way those bugs are like, they're still thriving in the bag, right? I'm like, maybe I do it tomorrow. Maybe I do it in the morning because I don't want to touch that right now. Like I had to like, that's all I could think about for the rest of the night because I'm like, oh, it's bothering me. It's bothering me. Like they're all just in there. Ramen is so yummy. I love ramen. Which ramen? It's like this instant brand called Sapporo Ichiban. And we had like the chicken ramen, which is like the green pack. And I love that one because it's so much more flavorful than like top ramen, because top ramen is like, I don't know, it just makes top ramen look like a noob ramen. Ichiban is so good. All their packs are so good. I like the red one, which is like their like original flavoring, which is like probably like soy sauce, or like the beef one. Yeah. Grain beetles going after my rice and pasta. Greedy much? I'm saying that's what they're called. Okay, but yeah, like that was a freshly opened bag of rice that my mom gave me to keep for this trip, and it's pretty huge. Okay, like we probably wouldn't even have made like a super big dent in that bag, and like I said, it was brand new and we had to throw it away. We had to throw it away, which is actually super crazy to me because in the morning when I got all like armored up because I did not want to touch bugs, like I knew I had to get the measuring cup out of there, but just the thought of like having to reach in there and open all the Ziplocs and then sticking my hand in a freaking bag of bugs was low-key making me like panic. But it was so weird because that morning when let me backtrack. I need to tell you guys how funny and like silly I looked. So I had these like disposable like gloves, right? Like the blue like plastic gloves. I put those on, hiked them up as much as I could over my wrists, and then I had Dwico saran wrap my arms, like my forearms. I had them saran wrap me so that even if I had to, you know, even if they got on me, they wouldn't be like on my skin. So I had saran wrap armor, and then I went outside and I dug in that freaking bag, got the thing out, and then immediately threw the thingy away, ran back inside to go run the freaking measuring cup under hot water and then wash it so that it's sanitized and all that, because I was like, It was that serious. Yeah, it was fucking scary, dude. Like, there were so many, like, you couldn't even count them. They were just living in there. It was like an ant farm, but like worse, like infested type shit, you know? Yeah, we don't like the stormy bugs. Yeah, it's true. I don't like it. But it was crazy, like, observing them when I opened the bag, because all of a sudden none of them were moving. Like, they were all like pretty much dead, I think, which is crazy. So I came to the conclusion that it was probably because it was in my suitcase and there was like all that heat. It caused them to, like, you know, like, ugh, I hate to say the word, but hatch. They hatched. And then because we had a fan go in all night long in the Airbnb, like, it was really cold in the house, so the cold probably killed the bugs, and by the time the next day they all died. So thank goodness that's what happened and they weren't still moving, otherwise I think I would have been like sobbing. Oh my gosh. Oh, Ducky, remember it's a point redeem. I should also probably redeem mine. 91% camembert. It's always the cheeses I don't know. You also feel like we suffocated them with the bags. As we should. As we should, yeah. 88% mascarpone. Or mascarpone. So that was like a really wild like first night. Like, we were dying. We were so dying. But you know, first night we had good food. Ronin! Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, you guys. If you don't already know me, my name is Zensky, so you can call me Zen. Hello! I'm a variety streamer, but I play a lot of DVD, especially lately, and Palia, because it's Palia, come on. And today we're just gonna be yapping and talking about my Twitchcon trip this past weekend. You guys made it just in time, by the way. Like, we're talking about like the first day, like pretty soon. Like, we just got through like talking about Thursday, and like the trip coming to San Diego, and then this will actually be like the first day of the con. And it's a wild freaking ride today too, guys. And anyone from my community that doesn't know Ronin, which I don't know why you wouldn't, because I do mod for him. If you don't know him, he is a DVD streamer and like a horror lover in general, and he's been loving playing a lot of like Phasmophobia lately. That he plays it every Sunday with Jay Bustin over here, and sometimes Siren and I join the four man, and I just exist until I don't in that game. I'm always just holding my EMF reader until it chases me because I forget to turn off or drop the EMF reader. So I die in the closet that was supposed to keep me safe. Phantasmal backshots for real. Speaking of Phasmophobia, there was a Phasmo booth and we can get to that pretty soon. Hi Cosmic. Welcome back, Jay. Oh my god, it won't let me see up chat. Let me refresh chat. Actually, before I refresh it, I should probably looky. Let me see what y'all were saying. Yeah. But yeah, also, everyone that did come with Ronin and his raid, if you got a raid and run, please do not hesitate to go take care of yourself, because that's super important. But if you want to stay and chill with us, I am gonna be yapping for quite a bit, so I'll be here. But yeah, with unique drops, yeah, I made sure the first day I made sure that I had my stream, like my Twitch open on somebody streaming in the booths, so that I could get that freaking card. Now I just need to install Phasmo again so I can make sure I got it, and then I can be like super pretty. Like if you guys haven't seen, what the drops look like. It was a new like ID for Phasmo, like an ID cosmetic and a badge, and it looks like my hair. It looks like me, and I'm like, ain't this so perfect? Ain't this so perfect? I remember morning of, Siren had actually texted me saying, so this is happening if you don't already know. Like there's Twitch drops for this really pretty card and I think you'd like it. And I was like, I do like it. I do. I need it. I'm like, maybe I'll play Phasmo more because I have a pretty card. Low-key, it's making me I will play more Phasmo actually. Now that I got the pretty card. It is so cute. It is. Siren always looking now. I know. Bless her. I love her so much. Oh my gosh. But yeah, the first day was for us. It started off really rough, I guess. It was a lot more rough because when we got to the convention center, the parking garage was full, and they told us we had to go park across the street at a hotel. But that hotel only offered valet parking. So flat rate for all day, it was $65 for valet parking. It was so bad because we initially found street parking first and we're just ready to like pay that way. But this specific street parking only had a limit of 2 hours of parking in that spot. And we couldn't do that because we were gonna be at the center, the con center, like all day pretty much. Like we had stuff happening in 2 hours, which is like which would have been the time that we had to like come back and like pay the parking meter again. So we said, you know, fuck it. Today we can just do the valet. We can ask them if, you know, if it's possible for us to like park there today. Because, you know, sometimes how there's like those hotels where it's like they prioritize like the guests that are staying at the hotel more, and usually there isn't any spots left. But luckily when we asked the guy that was manning the valet parking, told us that wasn't really a problem yet, so we are able to like park. So we were able to get a spot in. They took my keys, my cinema roll freaking lanyard, and we just had to like cross the street, which was like okay, you know. I figured maybe if we did have to pay $65 today, it'll be worth it, since like we know the car— oops, I hit my stream deck. We knew that the car would be safe, and then somebody like was, you know, holding on to our keys, like it's in a safe spot, right? But yeah, day one was the day that me and Duiko dressed up. Actually, like they dressed up in a maid outfit and I wore a shark onesie. I wore a shark onesie. And when we got there, we were just like taking everything in, trying to remember like making landmarks of like booths and all that to make sure like we know where we're going. Like there was a map of course, but like it can get like super overwhelming because of how many people are like there. Like there were so many like IRL streamers just like walking and like blocking the pathways. So sometimes you have to like make a different like route to get where you need to, and we had to prioritize finding the meet and greet area because Duiko had actually won a slot for Iron Mouse's meet and greet the first day, and they so graciously made me their +1 to go meet Mousy, which was really nice. And oh my gosh, just meeting Mousy was really cute. Like that whole thing was super cute. The line wasn't too long. We got there like pretty early too, so we were like at the front of the line basically. There were probably like, give or so, maybe like 10 people in front of us, because like we had like a lot of more people squeezing to the front because of like accessibility. Like there are people in like wheelchairs of course, and like other like disabilities, like of course they get like priority, right? But it was so nice like watching everybody interact with her. Like every single person that interacted with her before us, I was like, my eyes were burning so bad because I wanted to cry at how cute the interactions were. I was like, oh my god, everyone's so sweet. She's so sweet. I was like, Yeah, it was also like our very first TwitchCon, so we were very like stressy about like being able to like make it to certain parts of the con. But luckily we did find our way. We found our way, and then we got to meet Mousy. And just talking to her, like it was really funny. Like on the way up in the line, because we were like, I don't know what to say to her. I'm like, I was like giving Diggle like maybe some like ideas like and advice. I'm like, maybe you can like talk about this because I know you said you wanted to talk about that. Like, you know, like A and B. You can always just like, you know, tell her that you appreciate everything like she does, and then like stuff about like being like chronically ill and stuff like that. So once we finally made it to our like turn, we figured it out. Like we bounced off each other in conversation really well. So we made good use of our like time at the meet and greet. And then we the con staff, all like the staff for like the Iron Mouse meet and greet, like one of them like took the photo of us. I don't know if you guys saw Draco's Twitter. Draco, would you be okay with me showing the picture here? If I can grab it. Yeah, donate plasma. It's really important. You can save a life. And donate blood too, actually, because you never know sometimes. If you're like me, who has a rare blood type, because I won't say my blood type, but it is one of the rarer ones. They really need that, and like if it really helps somebody out there, then that's good. Yeah, of course. But yeah, it was really cute because Draco had actually like edited it so that our VTuber faces were over ours. And then for the photo we did like a heart pose with Mousy in the middle, so like Draco was the one side of the heart and I was the other side. Let me actually grab it real quick. It was so cute. You don't know your blood type, you're cooked? You can always ask at the doctors when you're having like a blood test, if ever. I don't think they'd mind like telling you. And usually like the papers for your blood work should tell you as well, if I believed. I know my blood type and it's universal. You are universally loved, Cywin. It's true. It's true. I'm not gonna lie, we thought about you guys so much this con because of the Phasmo booth. Solely on the Phasmo booth, I'm like, you guys would love to be here. There was like that like bulletin board type of thingy that like usually you put your like clues and like evidence and stuff like that, but they had like post-it notes and pens and you could like write stuff on there. So I wrote cute messages for friends too. That was really nice. Like I would just doodle a little ghosty and stuff like that. We thought about the Pookie Wookies for real. For real. Oh yeah, I was getting the photo. I got distracted. I'm like, what are we talking about? Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Oh, actually, no. It should be in Discord because we talked about it in Discord. I just need to scroll up. Oh, here it is. And then I save image. Oops. Save. And I think this is the first ever like IRL photo I'll ever be showing. I don't know if I'll ever like show any other one, but I'll show you guys this one. And then image con. Okay, and then browse. There's so much to talk about, it's okay. We love you, Siren. Oh. Yeah. But this was us in all our glory. Like here's Rico on the left in their maid outfit, and then me in the shark onesie. Yeah, this is like the only onesie that I own that I know where it is. So I was like, you know what? What if I did bring my shark onesie? What if I did bring it? And then I brought it. And then Mousy in the middle. It was so funny because we were like gassing her up about like all the shit she does, and we're just like so like glad to be able to like meet her. And then Draco had the idea of telling her like, girl, you're like taking all our firsts this con because it's our first con. You're the first creator we're meeting. And then Mousy was like, oh my god. She like you can, you know, like that voice where you're like, you can tell she was like tucking her by her ear, like behind her ear. It was really cute. It was so cute. And like you can see my long ass hair in the front that I need to chop. I need to chop so bad. Like it gets to a point like I love my hair. I love my hair so much, but at a certain point when it gets hard to like sit down, because if you put your back to the back of the chair and like your hair gets stuck, it's not really fun when it constantly happens. But yeah, that was that photo. I think too, I don't know, I'll talk about it. Hold on, you might go next year. Yeah, I'm like, are we gonna hold hands for safety? Maybe we can. Wait. I'm having so many ideas for if it does happen. Like I know too, I've been like talking to Ronan over the past year and stuff. Like we'd like mention it sometimes. I'm like, what if we all went to like Twitchcon, you know? And then he was like, I kind of like, I want to plan that actually. Like he was like talking about it. I'm like, let's do it. Let's do it. It's just, I know it's harder for our East Coast besties because you still have that flight, the flight 2. And I was like, what if we like picked you guys up? I know my car is like small. It's a 5-seater, but like we can pick you up. Yeah. I need to hold on, let me refresh my chat in OBS because it's being really annoying and it won't let me see anything. The flip. You've never flown, you're spooked? Don't be spooked. If anything, if you have like the nausea, you can always like take a what do you call it? I don't know if you're able to take the medicine because I know like there are medicines that you could be allergic to, right? But Dramamine is like really good. Speaking of medicine, I should probably take mine. Hold on. Please hold on mute for a second. Okay. I don't mind sitting on the laps, right, Drake? You think you can take certain ones? Yeah. But like for those ones that are like the one that like helps soothe your like anxiety and just helps you relax a little bit, it does help to like keep that on hand with you. Because definitely when I first flew out like overseas too, that was in 2016, and I couldn't sleep. So I had to take meds for it to get like even like an hour of sleep because I have that like restless leg syndrome, and it only happens when I'm like super sleepy but I'm like sitting up a certain way where my foot like can't help but like shake. So every time I fall asleep, even for like a few seconds, my leg will shake and then I'll be awake again. Like that happens in like that only happens in like cars and planes, I think. Bax! Hi Baxton! Happy Tuesday! We're talking about our trip right now. I hope you're doing good. I keep hitting things. Like first it was my stream deck and now it's the freaking my desk. Used to have that a lot when you were younger. I remember my doctor telling me like there's medicine for it, but I'm like, I don't know how long it'll help, but and like, also I only need it for like certain situations, I guess. It usually only happens when I try to sleep in places that are not familiar to me. So like if I'm like at home or like at a friend's house or just like anywhere that has like a comfortable bed to me, I would be fine. But like again, it's like mostly when I have to like sit up and try to sleep, it's hard. Oy. Welcome back from the ads, you guys. Yeah, it's hard for you to sleep over people's houses. Oh no. So what I'm hearing is we're coming to you. We're coming to you with the big air mattress, and then we will sleep on the floor next to you. Oh, if it's y'all's houses, it'll be okay. I see, I see. Okay. You can sleep on demand, so just slap me on the car. We are not gonna tie you like your luggage on top of a car. I'm sobbing. I call your closet Baxin. Please excuse. Like, please excuse my younger cousin. Kidding. Sarang. That means love, if you guys don't know. Sarang, he's like loves, like lubbers, you know? I'm like translating from like Korean to like Twitch speak. Sarang just means love in Korean. But yeah. Currently looking at my notes here to see if I missed anything so far, and so far I think I'm doing good. And yeah. But yeah, after the fact that the meet and greet was done, we had to take a bathroom break because we were like straight from driving from the house to the con, or like downtown, because we had to park at a hotel. Oh, we walked to the con. We just had to go to the meet and greet. There was no time to go pith. So we went to pith after. And then Jaco was getting like peckish again, so we went to the little like cafeteria type of thing that was next to the meet and greet booths. But of course, as cons usually are, all the options are pretty pricey. They were like super pricey. Like, I think, what was it, Dweko? You got like chicken tenders, right? That you had to wait for. It was like these 3 little chicken tenders for like what, $16, $17? And you had to get your own dip. That was crazy to me. Yeah, you needed to piss. Yeah, I was like, yeah, please go. $17 for 3 chicken strips. Yep. I was like, that's crazy. I got nachos and a drink for like $20, maybe more. I was like, are you kidding? And I didn't even finish the nachos because I got full. Cosmic. Hi, Cosmic. Yeah, con food is expensive. PAX East always drains me. 21 bucks for 1 small cup of super chowder. Yeah. Is crazy out here. But that was the reason why I was like, I wanted to like fill up on like stuff that we can make at home. Maybe like do a little bit of like big noms for breakfast, and then take like some like sealed stuff that we can. Like I remember we brought like granola bars. But even then we were like, I don't really want a granola bar, like I want a meal. So we're like, at that point, like, fuck it. Eat now, cry later. Eat now, cry later. But yeah, after the con was done and then we had our lunch, I guess. We actually like met this. Oh no, let me backtrack, okay? So my nachos came pretty fast. I went to go find a seat somewhere for me and Dweko while I waited for them to get their chicken tenders, because I don't think they were making the chicken tenders as often as like other dishes were being made. So it was a really long wait for them, which was crazy because it was 3 chicken tenders, right? And they were playing like up like past 10 more minutes. I was like, oh god. But I found this table that had like just like 2 other people sitting down. And then I was just, you know, eating my nachos, minding my business. There were like a few, like there was a lady that came by with like merch for this booth that she was at, asking us if we wanted like free shirts with us. I was kind of sad about that I lost the shirt because I had only tied it to my my sling bag because at the time I didn't have like my tote bag. I had to like buy one, but it fell somewhere in the con. I don't know if someone took it or like if it was like thrown away. But then there was this one like really creepy guy that like came to sit like next to me while I was just trying to enjoy my nachos, and then he didn't say a word. Yeah, the shirt got lost. No LV bag, fake Filipino. Hey, you think I have money for LV bag? You wanna buy it for me? You want to buy it for me? Hi Zaps. Happy Tuesday. We're currently talking about Twitchcon. If you want to come and listen and chill with us. The nacho stalker. No, it was really weird because like he didn't say a word until at some point he was like specifically asking me like, okay, across from me there was another girl eating her food, minding her own business on her phone, and then there was this guy that was like, he sat on like the other side too, like across from me. Like it was like one of those like round tables, right? And this new guy, like he was eating his food too, but this new guy came next to me, sat there for like 2 minutes not saying a word, and then randomly was like, so what should I get? Should I get the, what the fuck did he say to me? Hold on, he was like, should I get the pepperoni pizza? Or like the nachos and this and this and that? I'm like I don't know this man, right? So I'm like, oh, I don't know. I'm like, what are you feeling? And then he like shrugged and like just stared at me. I'm like, oh, I don't know. Like, I don't know what you like, right? So I'm like, I don't know this man again. And so I was like, oh, maybe the pepperoni pizza? Like, I don't know. Like, I have nachos. Maybe you can like have something different, right? Like, you know, I'm just like thinking in my head. And then he just goes, okay, I'll take your word for it. And it just seemed like, I don't know, I'm like, you made me choose first of all, and I'm like, please do not come back here to like punch me in the face if you do not like the choice that you were given, because I didn't have to choose for you, right? But he like stared at me until I chose. So I was like, okay, like I gave him a choice. I'm like, if he can please go. I was like a little scared. And then the guy that was eating the hot dog across from me, I like looked at him and he gave me a look of like, dude. And I was like, I know. I was giving that look. I was like, I did go to Twitchcon apps. I did. You're chilling with friends, so they're also telling us Twitchcon stories. Oh, I hope your friends had such a good time. Lucky bastards got to meet BB No Money. Wait. I have a story for that for the next day, but like it'll come the next day, right? Okay, we're talking about Friday. I'll talk about Saturday. Hold on. Hold on. But luckily there was a girly pop that was dressed as Robin from One Piece that came to sit. She was like, is anyone sitting here? I'm like, no, the only safe seat is the one that's like right next to me, so like please go ahead and like sit there. She's like, okay, thank you. And then Duiko finally came back with their food, and then we started just like yapping and like talking about like what the fuck just happened. And then even the guy that was across from us was like, yeah, I'm like, that guy was really weird, he didn't even come back, right? I'm like, yeah, I'm like, in my head I'm like, thank goodness he didn't come back though. Because I'm like, I wouldn't know what to do if he came back to tell me like he didn't like the food that I picked out for him, because I'm like, be fucking for real. What am I supposed to do? You had me choose and like stared at me until I chose. I didn't want to get like slapped in the face by a random man. Okay, in a shark onesie. First of all, I was in my shark onesie. Oh my god. Oh, you thought I meant Scoops Robin? No, Robin from One Piece. Like, she had a really nice fit. It was really cool. Like, I loved her cosplay. You thought Teen Titans Robin? 3 different people. Oh my gosh. But yeah, like all that was done. We finished eating. And then we headed up to Artist Alley to check everything out for the first time. And we spent so much on first day. I was like, no, I have to cut myself off because I can't be spending so much on the first day. I got so many things too. Like I got a whole bunch of keychains. I got some stickers. I got this really cute fuzzy like Gojo cat hat, like Gojo from JJK. I can like show you guys the picture in Discord later, but it's cute because it has like the ears, right, and then like the glasses on the embroidery, and like the tail in the back, and then in embroidery on the front it says "Nah, I'd win." Like nya, I'd win. I'm like, oh, I love this hat so much, but I don't know where I would wear it. I do not know what I would wear it with, and I'm afraid somebody will just take it off of my head, you know? Like that thing is cool. It was like the same reaction I had to seeing those like Appa hats, like Appa from Avatar. Like there was this fuzzy Appa like bucket hat, which was like kind of like the same like material that they were selling at Boxed Lunch, which is like a goodie store for like Marvel and like other like Disney, like Pokemon, like that type of like merch stuff. But that was like years ago, and it was like first and last chance to get those like that year, so I didn't get an Appa hat that year, sadly. I took gummies, so if I pass out, hopefully I have Twitchcon dreams. Okay, keep well when you do, Ronin. Thank you again for the raid. It's gonna be you asking random ladies pizza or nachos. Oh heck no. If I ever catch Ronin doing that shit, I'm throwing nachos at him. You wanna go next year? You're trying to convince the homies to also go to Disney for one of the days? Right, cause yeah, huh. Low-key, I feel like I should have, we couldn't make the time just cause we were at the con like pretty much all day, but I wanted to like low-key see like the San Diego like pier. It's like a very like famous like touristy spot. Maybe like if we're able to get like more time next year, or like whenever I get to visit SD again, I'll check it out. What spot? The pier? There's like because when I got home my grandpa was like, did you guys go to the pier? I'm like, oh, I didn't. I should have. I should have. You'd have security on you at P100 Sable. I'm crying. I am crying. Hey ladies, do you know I'm P100 Sable Ward? Do they have Bloodpoint themed food here, princesses? Oh heck no. Free nachos? Yeah, just thrown at your face. The hot, goopy cheese. Not this. I'd have security on me for being an ugly male? Shut up. Not the cheese, I know, right? But yeah, I'm like, that was a really weird like 5-minute interaction that I just wanted to be over. Like I'm already like painfully introverted in real life. Like it's really bad. I'm like so shy. Like there were times where Dwiggle will have to like try to convince me to say hi or like come up to like people because I couldn't do it on my own. But speaking of this, when you were in Artist Alley, I remember a certain friendo posting pictures of like what they're wearing and stuff like that. So like they'll like say like they'll be wearing like a specific like big hat so that it's easy to find them. So while I was walking around in Artist Alley, we actually saw Astral. If you guys don't know Astral, I'm talking about Astral Nest TV, the P100 artist main, our bird main friend. Dwiggle had spotted him at one of the booths talking to some friends and was like, Zen! Zen! Isn't that Astral? I'm like, oh my god, it is! And then they were like, go say hi. Go say hi. I'm like, I don't know. I was like afraid. I'm like in my like shark onesie, like sweating balls because it's so hot upstairs. But then I finally mustered up the courage like after like a minute or two, and I like walked up to him and like tapped his arm, and then he goes hi, and then I just show him my badge because I couldn't get myself to become like verbal yet, and he got like so excited, like bless his heart. I like really appreciated him for being as nice as he was. He was like, Zen, oh my god, it's so nice to meet you. I'm like, it's so nice to meet you too, like I hope you're enjoying the con. And I was just like, I felt bad because I felt like I was so like fast and zoomy with it, like I was like rushing. Like I didn't want him to feel like I was like trying to rush the interaction. I was just so painfully shy that I was just like, oh, I don't want to, like, you know, like in my head I'm like, I don't want to bother him. He was just talking to his friends and I just like intruded on that a little bit. But I was like, it was really nice to meet you. We took a picture together. We took a picture together and he was like really nice and kind about it because he's like, I won't post it because I did say I was like in incognito mode because I didn't tell anybody that I was going to TwitchCon, and I'm also a VTuber. So yeah, he was really kind for being like, yeah, I won't post this, it'll just be for me and I'll send it to you when I can. And he sent it to me the next morning. I'm like, oh my god, we look so cute. And I also like apologized to him because I was like, I'm so sorry if I seem so like rushed, or like if I was rushing. I'm just scared. I'm scared of people. But he was so sweet, like literal sunshine. Like I said it on Twitter, like he was just so nice and so like happy to see everybody, even if it is for like a few seconds. I was so like, I appreciated that so much. It was really nice. His gap was so cute. He was so excited. I know, I was too. I was just like, oh, like it pisses me off how like scared I get like going up to people, because it could be like someone I really want to meet, but then I just don't have the balls to do it. But yeah, you have to do it for me too. It's okay. Yeah, that's true. Bro, I take all my friends to all the good Asian spots. You're gonna be so sad when I tell you this, Zaps, but I have local friends from SD, and I saw them like maybe 4 or 5 years ago last, and since then I still have not tried hot pot. And my friend was so like flabbergasted, and I'm just like, where we live, we don't have any like notable spots that have like good hot pot. And I know in San Diego there's just a whole bunch of hot pot restaurants or like shabu shabu. But one day we'll get there. We will. Yeah. Hi Noise, welcome in. Good to see you. You're a hot pot? Okay, Rizzler. I'm gonna play the race sound. Doyoyoing. Doyoyoing. You're gonna die from withdrawal. 8 days until Arc Raiders drops. Oh my god, at the con there was this whole booth where people were trying out the game and stuff like that. I think they were giving away codes for the game too, but I didn't know too much about it. Like there was like a little mini like tournament area for it. Like we watched a little bit and we like listened to like these casters like talking while people were like, you know, versing each other. Hot pot, Filipino food, Chinese, Mexican. Not that, just kidding, I'm scared. Okay, not you taking it out. Not you taking it back. Arc Raiders is so good. You're going to devote millions of dollars, hours into it. Rah! I hope you enjoy Noise. It seemed like it was really like a lot of people were like really pumped. Like that booth was like always full. So I'm excited for you. I hope you enjoy the game when it comes out. Thank you for the hydrate too. I would be the local tour guide. Zaps, you're from SD? I don't get to visit SD as much as I like would love to. Like I really want to head out there more because I do have friends over there too. Had to miss story time even though I was there. Oh, it's okay. Have good noms, Draco. Thank you for the licky. Not SD, just SoCal. Yeah, I'm also SoCal too, but like I'm like more like the outskirts. Like outskirts of like LA. So it's like we don't get like a lot of cool stuff. Everything is like just in the main cities, right? But it's sucky. It's sucky. But I made enough trips so I still know spots. That's so smart. It's so handy. I'm like I do not get to go there often. Like 5 years ago, all I've like really remembered going to was like Westfield UTC, which is like their big outdoor mall. And we went this time around, but it didn't seem it didn't seem as like big as it used to. I was like, huh. And then after we were like, you know what, I think today was like this is a good spot to like stop and like head out of the con for the day. And then we went to like an H Mart nearby, which is like a Korean grocery store. We bought a little bag of rice so I could finally cook that for night 2, day 1 of the con. And we found what we needed and we went back home, and then I cooked the rice and our proteins, and then Dicko made eggs, and we had breakfast for dinner. It was really good. It's really good. Thank you. Xenotax teddy bears in public? Nuh-uh. I don't think I even have a teddy bear. I have plushies of other stuff, but not teddy bears. Good morning, Noble. I hope you slept good. I love driving and my friends frequented going to Long Beach. Wait, did you go to the nice one? The nice one? I only know... Oh, H Mart? I don't know. The one that I picked was like close to, like the closest to the con. So I was like, if it's on the way, then we can just go that way. So we did that. It was pretty big though. Like I don't see a lot of like H Marts. Like usually when I go to H Mart, like it's a drive to like Koreatown in LA. So that's like an hour 30ish drive. And it's like usually the one that's like underground in this like center. There's like a Daiso, some like Korean barbecue place, not Korean barbecue, Korean like French patisserie called Paris Baguette, Korean fried chicken place. Like it's like those little types of spots. It's almost time for work. I'm so sorry. You got this. Have a good Wednesday. Be safe at work. But I'm like, yeah, it was like, I don't know if I can like explain it well enough, because I'm like, it was a big H Mart, but it was a big H Mart to me, you know? We don't have a lot of H Marts. Like they had this like really cool like what do you call it? Like a food court, and it sounded good, but I'm like, we can't spend more money today because we spent all our money on Artist Alley. The first day, it was so bad. But we had like we had an okay night that night. And then I actually got in call with some of my IRL friends, and we just talked about like our plans for the next day and stuff like that. Well, like after we like were freshly like showered and like ready for bed. Because I was actually meeting up day 2 with 2 of our SD local friendos for brunch, so that we can like catch up after how many years it's been. And then it was Draco's first time meeting them, and Draco knew one of them because he's the GM for a D&D campaign that Draco is participating in. So oops, sorry. So it was like a much needed like meetup. Like we were able to yap about so much while having really good brekkie food. It was really nice. And then after brunch, we went back straight to the con, and they actually had parking spots available in the garage this day. So I was like, yeah, we're going. Dad joke, I'm only familiar with 25 letters in the English language. I don't know why. You don't know why. I get it. I get it. Wait, what did you say about Draco? Oh, Draco eats the stuffing of plushies? Not real. Oh, heck no. Don't do my Pookie like that. Don't spread misinformation. The flip. Wait, that was really... We were safe that day. Like, there was con parking. It was really good. And then, this day, one of our friends that we went to brunch with, we actually stayed with them for a bit and walked around the con until they had to leave to meet up with other people at, like, in the afternoon, I think. We checked out the Sims booth, and, they had this, like, stamp rally going on at the booth where you can, like, get, like, stamps for everything that you clear on there, like the missions. Like, there was, like, 6 missions. And so, it was really cute. We learned how to say hi and bye in Simlish. So there's, like, so and dag. And, funnily enough, there was a Sims booth, like, interviewer that, like, came up to specifically me and Draco this day. I was like, oh, we're interacting with people, and another camera. Like, throughout this whole weekend, it was crazy because there were so many times where I'm like, we're in so much random content that it was really like, oh, it's probably a good idea that we don't know these people, so it's fine, right? It's fine, right? But it was funny when we were getting that interview and the lady was teaching us how to say, like, bye, and then there was, like, another Sims, excuse me, there was a Sims booth staff that was telling me to say, like, a certain term that I don't even remember. It's like, I don't remember what it is, but it ended up being swearing in Simlish, and he basically just threw us under the bus and was like, oh, dude, they're like, you guys, that's swearing, you can't say that on camera. I'm like, oh, I didn't know it was, you made me say it. You made me say it. It was a really funny interaction. It was really funny. But I got like 3 of the 6 stamps, so I was able to get this really huge, like, nice tote bag, and it came with these cool, like, patches that I don't know if I'll be able to use for anything because I don't have, like, jean jackets or something like that, right? But it had stickers too. But that was a really nice experience. I'm like, she interviewed us and we were like the last people you should be interviewing because we, like, know nothing about The Sims. And Draco, the only thing that Draco notably knows about The Sims is that there's a Grim Reaper. So they got, like, extra, like, brownie points for that. But I was just like, I'm, like, a new person just checking out The Sims booth here, so that was a time. Dang, yeah, not y'all getting bait. Yeah, we did get baited. But being in the line was, like, it was just such a funny interaction. Like, he's like, I don't even feel bad about that. I'm actually really proud of that. And I'm like, you know what? I'll give it to you. Like, you got us. Got us good. Oh my gosh. And it was really funny because I don't know if you guys know, like, in The Sims, there's, like, robbers. There was a staff that was dressed as a robber, like, sneaking up on people and just, like, pretending to take things from people. It was just so funny. Like, you could tell that man loves his job. It was so funny. He'd, like, go to, like, other booths and pretend to, like, steal stuff, and they'll be like, hey, no. It was so funny. But yeah, Saturday, there was a lot of things on Saturday. It was really but yeah, like, throughout that day, like, on Saturday, day 2, we were just making a lot of walking rounds around, like, the expo, like, area, which is, like, all, like, the first ground floor area stuff is, like, all the booths and stuff. We just looked around for a little bit. There was, like, an Elgato booth. There was a booth for Blurp. We actually made it to this one, like, 30-minute little, like, presentation at one of the booths about how you can, like, improve your, like, stream. So that was really nice to, like, catch for, like, a few minutes before we, like, had to leave. But yeah. But we were just, like, basically killing time to make it for this one show / panel called Cosplay. So, it was basically the show where it's, like, it's hosted by Baby No Money, Will Neff, and Emaru. and it was like 3 teams of 4 streamers going through like a whole bunch of challenges and little mini games to like be the winning team. You haven't seen the Twitchcon drama? Oh, I have seen the Twitchcon drama. I've seen a lot, but we're currently just talking about like my experience. So yeah, you sent me a DM. Let me see. I want Zaps. I want to go to a Tokyo Central so bad. Like, it's like the only store that I haven't gone to. I've only been to like Mitsuwa, which is like another like Japanese store. But I want to go to Tokyo Central because I heard they have a really good like hot bar and just like prepared foods too. And like I want to indulge and also shop for everything. I want it all. I want it all. But yeah, like we really wanted to go to cosplay mainly because we wanted to see Baby No Money, and that man is gorgeous, by the way. Like he's like super pretty, like seeing him online, and he's like super goofy too, but like seeing him IRL, he is beautiful. Beautiful. Something to watch later? Definitely. I will go broke. I believe it. I believe it. She's in storage. I am! I'm in the zone! But yeah, we watched cosplay. Definitely there was a time where I just got way too into it. Like, I got so immersed during one of the challenges watching like one of the teams try to get everything. And it was so dumb when I realized what I was doing, because there's no way that I got super competitive about Flip Cup. It was Flip Cup. I was watching one of the girlies on the very right team getting all of hers, and like she just needed this like little cup, because it was like cups in like 3 sizes, right? Like the regular, the ultra mega big solo cup, and like the little mini like shot glass type of solo cup. And they had to like have certain gloves with it, and this team specifically had like crab pincher gloves that they had to like use to flip the cups. But when she got her last one, I was screaming so loud, like, oh! Like I even stood up for it and pointed, and then I sat back down and like went back to reality, and I looked at Dwaco. I'm like, oh, hold on, I got way too into that just now. And they were like, you did. You did. I'm like, damn, I need to calm down. I am an adult. I'm kidding. But I was having so much fun. It was so much fun. And then at the end of the show, everyone would start leaving, but then there were people that were like trying to push to the front, because you're able to get like pictures and stuff with like the hosts. Like I know Emiru left, and Will Neff and Baby No Money stayed to like take pictures and like sign stuff for people. And we were trying to like move it, like book it to the front so we can see Baby No Money. Like we got super close. Like he would like look at us and be like, okay, give me a second guys, okay? Like he'd go back and forth, but there were so many people coming from the right that he like ended up prioritizing that side a lot more before he like realized it, because there's just so many people. But luckily Will Neff came to our side, and he was able to like take a picture with me and Dwaco, and then also sign our badges. So that was really kind of him. There was actually like this poor little joke thing that happened too when I saw that he was signing Dwaco's badge. I'm like, oh, can you like please sign mine too? Like I'm trying to be like super like respectful about it, right? And he's like, yeah, of course, just give me a second. And then he went to like kneel over and take my badge, and he almost like fell. I was like, oh. He's like, I'm sorry, I have bad knees. I'm an old man. I'm like, you're okay. He's like, I'm old. I'm like, you're fine. I just hope your knees are okay. And he signed our badges, and then by the time Baby No Money came to like our side again, because we were like at the front of the stage, right? We were just waiting for him, but the staff had told him that he had to like get off the stage because there was like another panel / show happening right after. So once he got to us, it was so sad, because he was like, I'm so sorry guys, like I have to get off the stage now. It was nice seeing all of you. Sorry we couldn't like, you know, get to take like our pictures and like get the signed stuff. So we were just seconds away, and we missed Baby No Money signing our badges. and taking a picture with him. It was really sad. But I was just really happy to like get to like see him so up close. Like that was really cool. Like, when do you ever get like a chance to do that, right? Just be in the air. Nah, Flip Cup is hype. Yeah, it really was. Like especially in this sense, like everyone was like super hyped. Like the crowd was really good. I was like, ain't no way, ain't no way. It was funny too. I remember like for the first challenge, Duiko really believed that I started like something that happened because the first challenge was every team was given like a box with like 2 emojis or like pictures on it, and they had to create a costume like pertaining like everything that was like shown on the box. So like they had to like make a costume with that. So like the first team did like Donkey Kong, and then the second team did Joker, and then the third team did Princess Peach. But when everyone was like finished like dressing them up, they came to the front and they're like, can you guys like do anything like a Fortnite emote? And I screamed, hit the gritty! I was like, hit the gritty! And I think that caused a lot of people to be like, gritty! Yeah, do the gritty! You can hear it in the crowd. And then they hit the gritty. I got what I wanted. They hit the gritty. But yeah, it was super fun. Like you can get like super immersed. And then they also had like a professional like cosplayers as like a voting panel for like the ride of the stage. So it's like they gave like the green light or the red light on whether they thought the costumes were like really good and stuff like that, and like giving like points here and there. And it was basically just a lot of mini games as opposed to being like a cosplay thing. But there were so many like cosplayers that showed up to like come support and like watch in the crowd too. Like I saw a lot of like Freddy Fazbear's, there was a Spider-Man, there were people that were just like Peak characters from the game Peak. That was really cute. There was a guy walking on stilts, and I don't know what his character is called, but he was giving these like collectible trading cards with his character on it, and I thought that was really cool. But I didn't walk up to them because they were talking to a lot of people and I didn't want to like overcrowd it. Like the man was on stilts, right? Like I didn't want to like be too much of like an obstacle. An obstacle. And then it was like after that me and Dicko were like, I think we're gonna need Sharpies for like the last day because we didn't have anything for the people to sign with. I'm like, yeah, we need to like stop by and get a Sharpie tonight or something like that. And luckily there were like a few like CVS's in downtown that we could just make the walk. But it was just really hard when we left the con because Saturday was the day of the block party that night, which means the main part of Gaslamp was like blocked for the party. Life goal, get shredded and cosplay as Pyramid Head. Do it! Do it! I'll support you. I'll hype you up. You got Edam again? I got Camembert again today. Like we got Jesus that we previously got. But yeah, it was a lot of like zigzagging, going across other blocks. It was like we were kind of already like dying from walking all day, and then we had to like walk even farther. And then the closest and first CVS we went to, we immediately went to like the stationery stuff, and everyone was so smart. They bought out all the Sharpie markers that the CVS had, so there was nothing left on the shelves. They had Sharpie gel pens, but those aren't gonna like, that's not gonna stick on the badges. Like the badges are like hard, like plastic, like ID card badges, right? And we're like, dude. And then I checked to see if there was another one in the area, and luckily there was. It was just like a block or two away. It was another longer walk, But when we got there, luckily we found Sharpies, but they were just blocked in one of those like locked places because people be like stealing it, right? And luckily there was like a worker nearby. I'm like, excuse me, can you just like get like a couple of Sharpies for us, please? And there was like a 2-pack, which is perfect for me and Draco because it was just one for each of us, right? And then we paid for them, and then we zipped the fuck out of there to get back to the car so we can go home. This bot never gives me anything good. Not people scalping markers. Right. The people were smart to like bring some from home, but I didn't have any Sharpies that I could just take with me, right? I don't think we have Sharpies. We have pens. Like we have a lot of gel pens at home, but not Sharpies. So it's good that like that this place had them. I was really happy about that. Also, if you guys hear like this noise, it's me making stars while we talk. I'm like at that point where I kind of need my my Minecraft video to play while we're telling a story. It's happening. But I was just really happy that we found that for day 2. That way for the last final day of the con we're like ready and we don't have to like deal with like having to like borrow markers from people, if they even let us borrow markers, right? And then I will flip the page to day 3. And like this was like the very last day. Like it was like honestly very bittersweet. We finally knew our way around and stuff like that. We were just like getting to know like where everything is located. Like and confidently just like walk and be like, yeah, that's where like these things are, right? And then when we first walked into the con that morning, we actually got there like just before the doors were open to like head inside. So we lined up and we were waiting for like the entrance to be open. And it was a good thing we did because like we got like early parking too, so we got to like the spot that we like to park in because it was like easy to remember. And then what did we do? Yeah, we just lined up. We saw a Mario and Princess Peach cosplaying couple waiting in line. It was so cute. Oh, this star's all wonky and gross. And then when we got into the con, there were these 2 like actual peak cosplayers that had like the blow up head for the peak characters, and they did like the little like poses that you can do, like the little emotes. I thought it was so cute, and they like took a picture with us. That was really nice. And then of course we passed by the Phasmophobia booth again, and because it's like day 3, Ghost Arcade was actually streaming in the morning when we got there. It was him and Helion Kate. They were like streaming on like opposite sides, and I think they were playing the same game like lobby together, so it was really fun to like watch the TV there for a little bit. It was like really surreal seeing him. I'm like, oh my god, it's the Irishman. It's the man. It's the Dweemer that Siren's always telling me about. And I actually had the pleasure of meeting him after he finished his session at the Phasma booth, but it was really quick because right after his stream at the booth, he had a meet and greet to head to like right away, and like the next 30 minutes like he had to like get there. But we met him, and then I was just telling him about like, yeah, like one of my like best online friends actually introduced me to you. I'm gonna be here today. Oh, you know, like she's all the way on like East Coast, like she couldn't make it to Twitchcon this time around, but she like absolutely loves you, and like we really appreciate you. And he was just like, oh, thank you, like, you know, like if you want to like come chat again like after my meet and greet, because it's like a 2-hour meet and greet, after I finish I can come like find you and like we can like chat and stuff like that. And I was like, oh my god, like thank you so much. Like he was like really kind. I didn't expect it. I was like, oh my god, like this man is so nice. I'm like it's really nice. And then we got, after that I was like, okay, good timing, we're gonna go in line at the Gamer Subs booth right now. And we were like, fuck it, what if we go like meet Buff Pup? What if we go to like line up and meet Buff Pup? But I think she was in the middle of her meet and greet at the booth, and then one of the security people for Gamer Subs came by and was like, this side is for like Buff Puff, like are any of you here for like Numi? And some people were like raising their hands. I'm like, okay, the Numi line starts all the way on the other side, and it just looked like they were like starting to cut people off for Buff Puff. So me and Jiggle were like, should we move lines? Should we meet Numi? I'm like, I'm down, because I'm like, Numi is like the one I really wanted to see anyway. Like Buff Puff would have been nice, but I think at that point we were realizing it was only one or the other, so we're like, let's go see Numi. So we got to the line, and that was like another like hour wait, maybe like 2 hours. No, it was just like an hour and 30 wait, and then we actually made it to like pretty much the front of the Gamer Subs line to meet Numi. Like we got over there pretty fast, which was really nice. And then let's see. But yeah, the chronic lurker that I am in like big streamer streams, I high-key wanted to throw up when we were in line waiting for her to come out and like be ready like to start the meet and greet. And when it finally started, like at first people were given like 35 seconds to like meet with her and like interact with her. And also there was like someone like before we got to like the front part of the booth line, there was a really nice Noomba, which is like one of her fandom's name. There was a nice Noomba that like came up to me and Draco and had like a V card, like trading card of Numi, and was like, here, you guys can like have these, like get it signed or something. I'm like, really? That was really nice. So we had that, and then I don't know, during the line I was just like panicking and freaking out so bad. I'm like trying to think about what I'm gonna say like 10 times in a row. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna say this, maybe I do this, get these signed, be super respectful, just remember to like not overwhelm her because I know I'm overwhelmed as well. But it was just so much overthinking from my end, so that by the time it came to like my turn, I was like shaking trying to like hand her my badge. I was just like trying to give her my badge, and like I pulled out the card from the little like sleeve that it came in from the guy, and then at this point we went from like you get 35 seconds to you only get 30 seconds, so there's 5 seconds less, and it goes way faster than you think. So the security was like telling us, if you want to have a picture, do that first, like get that out of the way. So I handed them in my phone, and I was just like, you know, like, hi Numi. I'm like, meet and greets are really like rough for me because I'm just like, I don't know, I'm like just painfully shy, and like I really wanted to come and meet you, so I had to like grow up hair for a second. And I think like, I don't know who was like sitting next to her, but I think it was like one of her managers, but he was like, he laughed at me. And then we took our picture, and then I did like a heart, like a cheek heart pose, and then she did a the security was really nice. She took 2 photos. I got a half heart picture and a thumbs up picture with her, so that was really nice. Like she was super sweet. And then she was like, you know, after my meet and greet, I am gonna be going up to Artist Alley after this. If you want to come and say hi, we can do that there. And I was like, really? I was like, she was like super nice. Like I know it's like it was really nice of her to like offer. I didn't get to see her back at Artist Alley because we were just going back and forth, me and Draco. But I also, Draco was like telling me like, I think you were also just like a breath of fresh air for her because you are just like the only lady that's in her line, because everyone else was just like guys. And I was just like, you know, I'm just like shy girly. I just wanted to go and say hi to her, but she was really sweet. They seem nerve-wracking. Yeah, it's very fast-paced. That's why I was like, these things are really hard for me. I'm like doing so many hand movements that you can't see, but I'm just like, oh my god. And then like when it's your turn, like you don't have much of a choice. You have to just be like, fuck it, like, right? If you're like introverted like I am, I'm like, yeah, just like go for it, like at that point, because it is your turn. So that was something. Yeah, that was like really sweet of her to like offer. Like I almost just like sobbed on the spot. She was super sweet. I loved it. And then we went back to Artist Alley because like we were like starving, and they had like better and like other options up there. Like there was like a pizza place or like a pizza booth. There was a place selling tacos upstairs, so Duco got tacos, and then I didn't eat like with them. We kind of ate at like different times, like one after the other, and then when we went outside they needed like a pick-me-up, so they got more like coffee, and there was a booth outside that was selling like iced coffees, and I went ahead and bought a big square slice of pizza, and I was just like eating. I was eating. And then it was really funny too because we saw Ghost Arcade again, like walking through Artist Alley. I think they were going to like the partner lounge, him and his partner. I was like, oh, dang it, we just missed it to say hi, because I was like eating too. I'm like, I didn't want to just like get up and leave because I'm like, I'm trying to eat my food. I'm dying to. But yeah. And then we just hung out at the con center for like until they were closing basically. There was this really like tall and like really nice like Nanami cosplayer, which is like Nanami from like JJK, like the blonde guy, like the office guy. And Dwickle really wanted a picture with them, and I'm like, go ask them, like I will take the picture for you. And they were like super like, I don't know, I don't want to bother them. They're like with their friends, like same thing that happened with me and like meeting Astral, right? But I was like, no. I'm like, do you want me to ask with you? Because like, I mean, or like for you? Because I'm like, at that point I had like this weird like adrenaline boost from out of nowhere. I'm like, I can ask for you if you'd like. I can. And they're like, no. And then they ended up going up there to like ask them. I was like, yes. And then they handed me their phone and I took the photo. Yeah. They were so nice for like saying yes to the photo too. And it was a really good picture. And then when we were meeting or leaving Artist Alley, like on the way out to like go back to the first floor, there was another Nanami cosplayer, but it was a girly pop. And I was like, what if you got another picture? What if you did that? And then they're like, yes. So they got another picture with the Nanami cosplayer. I'm like, they're collecting the Nanamis. Yeah, and then we did our like last round at the Artist Alley, like any last minute stuff that we might want. And yeah, we went back downstairs and like chilled for a bit before our dinner reservations, because I had like made reservations at like a nearby pasta place. I think it's called like the Old Spaghetti Factory, and I'm like, I always hear people talking about it, and I'm like, pasta sounded like good for like the last night, so we tried it. And like as we were eating and I was getting full, I was getting so sleepy. Like, oh god, we're gonna go home. And then I had to like immediately start packing already so that it's not too much of a hassle in the morning. But I was like zoning out like by dessert time. But that place was really cool. Like they did like that 3-course type of meal. Like you get like an appetizer, bread, an entree, and then your dessert of choice. And it was either spumoni, which is like Neapolitan, but like pistachio and like cherries instead of strawberry and vanilla. And then there was vanilla, and I had to opt for the vanilla because I don't like cherry ice cream, which is so funny because my mom, like Zen Mama, likes like cherries Jubilee from Thrifty, and like the cherry ice cream from like Baskin Robbins. Cherry ice cream is booty. I'm like, I don't know anyone that likes cherries like this. Like the only cherries that my family likes is like the white cherries that are like seasonal for like what, the summer or something like that, where they're like only red on the top and the rest is like yellow because they're like sweeter or something, right? But I'm like, I'm not really much of a cherry person either. There's a white cherry. Yeah, if you look it up, I don't know if they're like specifically called white cherries. I just know that let's see. White cherries. Yeah. They are called white cherries. But yeah, they're like mostly like yellow. Some have like more red, but I guess it just depends on the batch. But yeah, I'm like, yeah, my family likes those better. Like when they're like drinking. But yeah. She said Google it, nerd. I know. And I Googled it. I'm like, I'm pretty sure like it's called white cherries. But yeah, I'm like, I only see those like once a year. But like my dad loves them. Like he will just like keep eating them like it's popcorn. Yeah, you'll check them out. You never knew they existed. Yeah, I don't know if it's like a SoCal thing. Or if they also like have it in other places. It's like how we always have like strawberries because it's like it's SoCal. Like you could always get strawberries all year round. Yeah. Oh, basically the last night we packed all like the big stuff that we didn't want to like worry about tomorrow, like so like our little appliances, like the rice cooker, we made sure we washed everything, all the like the shoes we aren't gonna use, all the laundry, all the unused clothes that we can like pack up, yada yada. Like toiletries can be like a tomorrow thing, like that can be like last minute stuff. You were born in SoCal. It's true, it's true. And then I've just lived here all my life. Yeah, I don't think we've ever like moved out of state. We've only ever like visited out of state. I'm like, I feel like until I was like 21, I didn't know anything about anywhere else. You've been all over the US. I'm jealous, dude. Like I would have loved to like see, like I would love to like see like everywhere at least once. But it's also just hard because I'm like, at least now it's like so many places, right? I'm like, like I've been like in several spots in like SoCal, but I've never been to like NorCal. Like I've never been to like anywhere in Northern California, which is like really sad. Like I want to see like snow. And I know it snows in some parts, like there's Big Bear in the mountains. Yeah, all we got here, all we got is like oceans. Like we have like a lot of beaches where I live. NorCal isn't too bad, to be honest. It was nice when you visited. I know it's like a lot colder up there, like it's more rainy, but I love that weather. Like SoCal is very like hot and like sunny. Golden rolling hills, pretty amazing to see. Let me see that. Golden rolling hills. Ooh, with all like the Joshua trees, right? Are those are not Joshua trees. Oh yeah, but that's cool. That's a nice, that's really good scenery. Excuse me. I'm like hiccuping. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. But yeah, and then yesterday the trip was like pretty smooth. Our checkout was like 11 a.m. and we were pretty much ready to leave at like 10. Yeah. That's so super sick that you met Ashel though. Yeah, still tripping you out. I know, me too. I'm like, it's surreal. Like, that was like the only interaction I had with him because like, again, like, of course, you know, like, we're all doing like our own like con squiggling around the center. But I was just really happy to like be able to like actually see him at like once and say hi. Like, oh my god, you're a real person. It's you. I see you on stream all the time. Yeah, everyone's trying to get done what they want to do. It's really cool. I think next year though, I do want to actually make time to like go to like those community meetups because we missed out a lot on those. Like there was like a Riot Games one, there was like a DVD meetup, but I'm like also I'm not like a strictly DVD creator, right? Like I'm more so like friends of streamer friendos that are DVD streamers. So it's like I'm just like a little dude variety streamer in the back. I'm like, they don't know I play Dead by Daylight. Maybe some of them do. Welcome back to me, as you guys. Yeah, that was just a really surreal experience. It was really nice. At the end of the con too. Whoa! Dolphin! Thank you so much for the raid. What the heck? We just finished talking about our trip. I'm currently talking about like the ritual of getting home yesterday and how my bones be hurting. They still kinda hurt. My shoulders are like sore from all the driving. But oh my god, Dolphin, how are the rest of your games? How'd they go? Hi Kiva, hi Calypso, hi Slimeball, see you. Hi Dolphin, Prep Spicy, hello. Eclipse Carmen, hello. If you guys don't know me, I'm a variety streamer. I play a lot of DVD as well, and a lot of Paleo lately. Those have been my two constants in the past few weeks. And yeah. And if anyone from my community that doesn't know Dolphin, please go give him a follow. He's the sweetest dolphin in the sea. I'm doing good, thank you. Yeah, we were just yapping all night about Twitchcon. And I was just like blocking it from like day by day, like this is what we did. Yeah. I hope your stream was good. I hope everything was good. Yeah. It was really nice. Like the last day too, like we really wanted to check out this like really big mall just before we left because they had like a Pop Mart, and I've never been to a Pop Mart. So Draco was like, we're going, and then they bought, I think it's called a Skull Panda from like one of the newer boxes, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm into this stuff particularly. But then before we left, we ended up like going back because I wanted to get this really cute like I forgot what it's called, but it was like a sleepy slash like dreamy little set of like little baby standees, and I got like one that was called like Dream of a Garden, so it was just this little like dude sleeping next to a leaf. It was really cute. It was so cute. But yeah, we were talking about like how we met like Ghost Arcade, we met Numi, the VTuber. We also met Matara Khan like just before we left. That was really cool too. She's another indie VTuber. Like I know I didn't get to like meet a whole bunch of people, but meeting the people that we did meet, I was just really glad. And everyone was so kind. That was like another thing too in San Diego. A lot of people are a lot more like nicer in there in regards to just like the kindness towards people, but also like in driving, because I'm so used to like LA driving that where like people are just assholes on like the freeway and the streets. It was like a complete 180, and it honestly gave me and Draco a lot of whiplash. I'm like, that was I think the only time that a Tesla ever let me merge in front of them. Usually they would just speed up and be like, man, flip you, figure it out. I was like, oh, okay. Oh my gosh, that's cool. I hope Twitchcon went well for you. It did. I had a really good experience. I'm really like, I feel really lucky about it. And I saw that you went too. I hope you had a good time at the con. I saw your post about like all the money that you spent in Artist Alley, and dude, I did the same thing. It was only day 1 too, and I think I spent like $200. I'm like, we gotta stop. We have to save our money. There is still 2 more days of this convention. It was so bad, but I wanted everything. There were so many cute things, like a whole bunch of keychains that I bought. And then I got a Gojo like fuzzy hat, like a kitty Gojo hat that I needed so bad. And then we stopped by Maho Carp's booth that had all like the sea animal plushies and like stickers and stuff. I usually see I don't think I've ever seen that streamer streams, but I always see their like art making videos on Twitter on the timeline. I'm like, oh, I know who you are. You're partly at fault for how much he spent. You know what? That's the same with me and my best friend Dwiko. Like, we were just enabling each other. Like, they ended up buying this. They bought this really like really silly Leon sticker, and it was like something like really like lewd. It was just like keeping Raccoon City like slutty or something like that. And then we oh my god, I totally forgot to talk about that. But we did find a Leon cosplayer at the solo leveling booth, and low-key they wanted to give him the sticker, but then I was like, well, it's a good thing you kept the sticker and that you thought about that after the fact, because now you have a cool Leon sticker and a cool photo with a Leon cosplayer. You did persuade me a few times. It's hard not to. It's so hard not to. I think the only like quote unquote like issue with being an artist alley was just that there were so many people that like met up with like like their streamer friends, and then they just like stop walking in the middle of the walkways, and I'm just like, oh, mind if we just like squeeze past y'all? And they're like IRL streaming as well. I was like, oh, excuse me. But I really loved like the big rubber ducky that was in the middle of Artist Alley. And then outside on the expo floor there's this like really big gummy bear looking thingy. Yeah, it got super crowded and like in waves. Like usually sometimes it would be fine, and then like people like show up the second you look away, and then you come back and you're like, oh, this crowd was not here before. It was not here. And the drive wasn't too bad. It was like a 3-ish hour drive. Honestly, it was just like a good time. We left the mall when we did. All we did was like we got gas for the way home, and then we drove straight to drop Dwiko off, and that took like 3.5 hours, because we also had to stop to like for like breaks, because like we needed pith breaks for real. Luckily there were like still grocery stores in the area, and it wasn't like the middle of nowhere areas of the freeway yet. And yeah, the traffic wasn't too bad. We honestly like again made the trip where we got there, or like through there, like before the traffic got really bad and congested. Like I was trying to zoom but also like safely zoom. Because there were so many cars too that were just like, the timing was terrible. Like people try to be merging at the same time from like the two side lanes. So I'm just like, oh my god, it's so scary to watch people. And then there were like road ragers that were trying to brake check people in the left lane. I'm like, guys. But yeah, I pretty much got back home at like just before 4 p.m. yesterday, and then I immediately started unpacking. And then I talked to my mom about the trip because she wanted to chat too, because it's just been a weekend and I haven't seen them. And then I got to say hi to my cat again. He was kind of mad that he was like, where have you been? Mom, you left me for 5 days. I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm back. I got you goodies, I swear. And yeah, now I'm kind of just feeling all the exhaustion from the past weekend falling onto my shoulders today. Like this morning, I randomly woke up at like 7 a.m. because that was just the time that I was waking up for like the entirety of the weekend. Because I had to like get up, get ready, breakfast, and then we drive. And then by like 2 p.m. today, I was playing DVD a little bit with some friendos, and then I was like, I'm sleepy. So at like 3 p.m. I took a nap and I was like, you know what? I'll give myself 3 hours. And then I ended up waking up at 6. And then I set up and then we yapped. How long has it been? Oh my god, it's been 2 hours of yapping. Holy moly. And then there was a really one of the artists from the artist alley came in here earlier and was like, did you happen to sign a rock while you were in the artist alley? And I was like, no, but I would have loved to sign a rock. But yeah, they were like going hunting on trying to find streamers that possibly have signed the rock so he could like stop and say hi. I was like, I'm so sad I missed that. Like apparently their friends stole a rock from their booth and just started going up to random people asking them to sign. And I was like, oh. Well, that's something I missed out on. But yeah, this weekend was so fun. Like especially for like a first time Twitchcon goer. It wasn't too bad for me. I know I heard a whole bunch of like scary stories that happened over the weekend, which sucks. Like all the stuff with like the security and stuff like that. It was just really sad to see. I feel really lucky that like nothing really happened. But then again, I did have like a buddy system. Like I had we were a pair for like this whole trip, so we had each other's back. So that was really nice. Yeah. I kind of want to go again next year if we got the means for it, and if we can get more friendos to come too, because I know that we have a lot of like friendos from like East Coast as well that want to like try and go, but like that's gonna be a lot of planning and I'm kind of excited for it. If not, there are other cons we can go to. There's like Anime Impulse, there's like Offkai for like the VTuber. It's like a VTuber con, right? Yeah. W Dwaco, yeah. Really nice. Yeah. I think that's pretty much my story for this weekend. If I forgot anything, I can always like talk about it again the next time I go live. Yeah. It was really good. We had a really great time. I'm really glad that we were able to come this time around because this was like back in April. So I've kept it from you guys since like April this year. When the tickets dropped, me and Dwickle were like we were like rushing to buy them. Because like there's like a sale for like the early right, and then it goes to like it gets more expensive as the months go. And as soon as we got our tickets, we were like, okay, we need to look for a place to stay. And then luckily a whole bunch of people had the same idea already and got like a whole bunch of like the good places, like the nearby and like affordable places. So we were just like maybe 15 minutes away, but that was honestly fine. Like I didn't mind having to like drive 15 minutes to and from. I'm like, it's no biggie. We just needed the place to stay. And it was like perfect too. It wasn't like too big of a place. It was perfect for the two of us, honestly. And yeah. I'm just ready to hibernate for like a week. I'm ready. There was a Ralt. Dude. What the flip? Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed the Yap Sash. I should probably put on my badge after stream too. Actually, I think I can do it now, no? I can switch my heart to the 10. Yeah. They started rolling the chat identity like TwitchCon year like 2025 badge. Like they were rolling those out pretty early. And I wanted to put it so bad, but that would spoil that I was gonna go. And this was like an incog trip for me too. So that was really nice. Let's see who I can send you guys over to. Hold on, hold on. Like it honestly made me so much more excited to make more memories in the next coming years. Like if I didn't have the motivation to stream, I definitely have it now. It was just really, it was a good experience. I'm really happy. Let's see, let's see. Wait, I know who we can send you guys over to. Because we were also... They also went to Twitchcon. Let's keep the Twitchcon train going, shall we? I'm gonna send you guys over to A-List. I didn't get to see him this convention, but he was posting a lot of pictures and I was really happy to see that he was enjoying the con too and meeting a whole bunch of creators and friendos. I'm happy you enjoyed, so I'm gonna send you guys over. He is playing Dead by Daylight right now. He's playing some Survivor. And I believe he's also yapping about the con as he's playing games. And I am gonna probably go make dinner. So I will be watching his stream while while I enjoy some noms as well. Thank you, Jay, for posting the socials. If you guys are joining for the raid, please make sure you copy one of the raid messages. Let me make sure I do that too. And yes, please go show A-List some love. Thank you for the story time. Thank you for being here. I hope I was a lot more like coherent and like not as stuttery this time around, because usually when I do story times I try I think I overthink it too hard, that I'm stuttering a lot, but I think I did a pretty good job just because it's still so fresh from my memory and I did write my key points down, so that really helped me a lot. But thank you so much for being here. Thank you for everybody who hung out today. Here it comes. Thank you for all the raids, the subbies. I appreciate you guys. I will let you guys know when I can stream next. I don't know when yet, but I will definitely update you guys in the Discord for that, as per usual. So yeah. Only one time you were like, oh, I need to backtrack, which I would do like 100 times. Yeah, because there were so many things that happened and I'm like, I might need to give you guys context, so I do need to backtrack. Yeah. And let me also give a shout out to A-List, just in case some of us do get left behind in the raid, because I know that happens. And I will go ahead and set up the raid now. Yeah. If you guys don't know A-List, he's super chill. Like, his vibes are so nice for like the nighttime streams that he does too. Like, he's a DGen hour streamer. But he's super kind, has all the vibes. I think you guys would enjoy having a cozy night, just like chilling and watching the stream. So thank you so much for being here again. Have a great rest of your time zone. More Yap stories, more games to come soon. And I'll see you guys in the next stream, okay? Tell A-List I said hi. Bye. Bye.